what a disappointing loss to Oakland. I mean, they have to win the series. I mean, I honestly think if they don't win this series, then they need to have they need to address the offense one way or the other. Either call up or send down or trade or something. So cannot keep waiting for the veterans of this team to wake up. Just can't do it. Can't do it. So I mean, I like what I see from Volpe now and some of these other guys, but and I like what I saw from Johnny Brito today, 2 5 2/3, 2 runs was solid outing, but the offense did nothing, absolutely nothing. So they need to do something here. Thank you for staying up this late and joining me here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, and if, our bats are not waking up. I mean, honestly, it's embarrassing to see against Oakland. Shout out to everybody. Sean Brown, we got Jonathan here. Peanuts in the house. My consigliere Joel. We'll keep these relatively short and sweet since it's so late on the East Coast. And but we need contact bats. And that's one reason I propose a lot of the trades that I do. It's a lot of contact hitting oriented guys who have some power but don't necessarily rely on power. So, and it's not a home run or strikeout or home run or nothing type of guys. So hopefully they'll consider some of these. I mean, I really, really do. I think they'll be good fits. Billy, have a great night if you're not here already. And what else we have here? Brownie, yeah, the usual. Gangsta Dev is in the building too. Texas Buckeyes, he the king of Texas. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mark W. A very frustrating loss. Sharp potatoes as well. What's up, guys and gals? James Casares is here too. Yeah, they have to stop making these crappy teams look so good. And they really do. It's Alex Farina. Yeah. Silk Buckets is in the house. NFE is in the building. Yes, he is. Rob Messina, Silk Buckets. Ron 9 is here too. David Herrera. Brett Anderson's here too. Sunil is in the building. There he is. You Elvis. Jonathan, I'm hearing a lot of stuff for fire sale. Now the question is, what would you do? What would you do in a fire sale? And who would you move? Who would you move? Oh, that's good. Toronto, Boston, Tampa lost. That's good. Joe Rupert is in the building too. Mike J's in the house too. What's good, everybody? By the way, smash that like button if you don't mind. Let's get them likes up just so we can just enjoy each other's company. So, and wow, you did a 3 a day. Nice. You're a beast, NFE. You are a beast. If I think trade for him is going to change anything, why would you say that, you Elvis? When have I ever said that? I've never said that. So what would make you think that? I mean, I put out about a dozen trade videos for hitting and pitching. So take a look at them if you haven't taken a look at them. I've said repeatedly, they need hitting, they need starting pitching, they need bullpen. So you're right, they're more than one hitter away. And there's no one hitter. And you can trade for Otani. He's not going to change the whole team's fortunes. It's not going to happen. PJ Shu, Danny Eck. Yeah, the hitting is absolutely weak. But what makes you think that, you Elvis? Just out of curiosity. Dennis Brissy's here. John Kavanaugh, Mind Blue Eyes. How are you? Frustrated and confused, isn't it? We're right with you, Mind Blue Eyes. We are right with you there. Dave Portnoy. Yeah, there's some bright spots. Again, Volpe with 3 hits. So, Baltimore. Yeah, we have to win these next 2 games against Oakland. We really do. I mean, it was a lifeless, lackluster performance. I mean, I like the 3 hits from Volpe. I like the home run from Donaldson. I didn't like that last called strike on Donaldson. I thought that was kind of inside. So I didn't really think that was a strike, but whatever. Anthony Rusomano's here too. Yes, indeed. Wink is in the building. What's up, Wink? I'm happy to see you guys and gals here. You make me feel better after this terrible performance. Yeah, 2 guys batting over 5. We need more than that. We need some contact hitting. We need some guys. I mean, it's we need some guys that can run the bases. I mean, one of the A's players has 40 stolen bases already. Something like that. That's insanity. But like we need some guys who can tag up and score some runs. I mean, that's why once Paraz is better, I want him up here. He can run, as can Volpe. So we need these pieces. We need these pieces. Chicago's 5 games out, so they're not selling. Possibly Texas, possibly. They have fits with other teams as well. So, but you might be right, Texas. You know, you might be right. We don't need pitching. I think we do, but that's just my opinion, Elvis. I would get a starter and a reliever, obviously, and a hitter or two, of course. So, um, you know, hopefully Rodon comes back healthy. We need Severino to be consistent. Cortez not 100% yet either. So to me, we need a starter. For depth. You never know what they're going to get from Termon. So, and another reliever because the bullpen, they're slowly getting beat up. So, I would add one of each as well as hitting. So, can never have too much pitching. But our offense is a bigger problem, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, 100%. So the analytics has way too much influence, Danny. You're right about that. Way too much. Yeah, we need more than Donaldson in his one home run. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Yeah, it is an ugly loss, Joe. You're right about that. Just pitiful. Now they've got more than Judge, but they need to act like they have more than Judge too. They went 4-2 last week without Judge, so it shows that this is not a knock on Judge. This is a compliment to the team. They can win without Judge, but they need to be more consistent. But I mean, I think the bigger piece, NFE. Like if I was going to get a higher profile player, it would be the bat. You know, I would still add like to me like a trade with the White Sox. If you get Giolito and Aaron Bum or something like that, that's a nice pitching trade. That's all I would get pitching side, and I would really really focus on a good bat. Which is why I'm kind of proposing trades that I'm proposing. Bats with controllable years, so that in the event that some of these guys like Billy McKinney and Bowers don't pan out, or if they don't re-sign Bowers, I mean Bader, you have guys with controllable years who can run, who can catch, and can do some things. So there's this. I'm trying to put as much logic behind these trade proposals as possible. So and but again, even one of those guys, it's not enough. They need more. They need more than one bat. That's for damn sure. So I'm with you there, and I think Umair, what's up? Yeah, 7 hits, 1 run. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I would look at that too, hitting coaches and even analytics, and I would look up anything that's contributes to their offensive output or lack of it needs to be addressed right now, 100%. So yeah, he definitely is spread, and this is how it's cyclical with Stanton. Right? He's hot for a while, and then he gets hurt, and then he comes back and he sucks for a little while, and then he gets hot again. Hot, hurt, stinks. Hot, hurt, stinks. Like it's almost like rinse and repeat with him. We need more than that from Stanton. That's for dang sure. I don't think one trade is going to help him now either. And there's no way. Yeah, no way. Questionable calls. Yes, they were. Bench Stanton. Yeah. Oh yeah. NFE. Yeah, I'd bench him too. Honestly, I would. Yeah. Could have been reward fit with it. Yeah. I said this recently too. Like I would look for a trade partner for Higgy, and the Marlins could present themselves as one or a couple other teams, and then call up Rortvedt and keep him up here with Trevino. And then once Austin Wells, because I would call him, I would bring him up to AAA if you put Rortvedt up. Once he's ready to go, I would move on from Trevino and have Wells and Rortvedt here. That to me is a good combination. Because the fact is, Trevino can't hit. He can't hit. And his catching, his defense has been solid for the most part, but not as dominant as last year. So, and Warford was on I think he was on a 7-day IL, right? I think. I have to double check on that. Yep. As a Mariners fan, what the F was it? Your guess is as good as ours, Eric. As good as ours, my man. Oh, hope he doesn't run much in when he gets well. He wasn't getting on base for a while, Jonathan. So I saw the stat that they put up. It's only two, 14 stolen bases in his first 30 something games, only two since then, because he hasn't really gotten on base. So he tried to. I thought he was safe, but whatever. So he's 15 for 16 now. So let's go on another 15 for 16 run now. You know what I mean? So yes, Alex, you always need to pitch 100%, man. 100%. Yes, we need offense, but we need pitching too. hmm It's because he was a different one. I was swinging. I don't know how he doesn't keep that. It's Artisan's a great point. I don't know how he doesn't do it either. It's a good point on Donaldson. Yeah. Torres and Dominguez for Arenado. I don't know if Arenado's available. I mean, he's a little older too. But you never know. You never know. We need to string consecutive hits and don't try to. I know we got to be exactly strong. We got to be patient at the plate too. So we have to let pitchers work counts. We have to work the counts on the pitchers. So make them try to get them out of the game in the fifth inning, the starters, and let these other teams tax their bullpens like we do. So you know what I mean. What's up, Marcel? So it's a good point. Yeah. And Dave, that's an interesting trade. Marcel's in the house. Yeah, Paul Blackburn. He pitched well today. Well, I would lead off Bowers instead of DJ too. DJ can't really run, so I want somebody who can run. So they really, yeah, yeah, we need more fire. Yeah, so Rodon's got one more rehab start, and then they're gonna reevaluate, decide if he needs one more. If he doesn't, he's gonna be pitching a couple days after July. I think it might be July 7th, 6th or 7th would be his first start for the Yankees in the majors, which would be hopefully he stays on that path. So define me dazed and confused. That's a great one, Joe. I love it. By the way, keep working that shoulder, man. Keep rehabbing. Keep going consistent. You're probably getting experience in some soreness right now too, right? Since you've been in the sling. So, um, but you'll be breaking through some scar tissue too. So keep consistent, Joel. Keep consistent with rehab. Yeah, NFA, right? I mean, what's crazy is like you learn as a young kid how to use fundamentals to play and to really get better, and it grows ball player. At some point, it's almost like they abandoned the fundamentals and just went to this analytic stuff. No, I want you looking at an iPad. Forget like watching the game. I don't like any of that stuff, honestly. So, but it is what it is. Jonathan, always a pleasure, my man. Needs Google Maps. He does. July 5th. Okay. We'll see how he does in the next one. I mean, he threw 48 pitches. We need to get him at like 60, between 60 and 70 pitches. So, I think would have been better to have two starts, like the next one with 50, the one after that with some 60 or something like that. So, Alex, always a pleasure, my friend. Have a great night too. Club because exactly, Rob. At least Donaldson's showing a little flicker of life on occasion, right? So, Pinstripe Chronicles, Uncle Tats in the building. Yes, embarrassing. You know, you know what I mean. Team needs to do it. Is that a shot, Christopher? Remember what I told you yesterday, right? I mean, the other day. To be, all you gotta do is be respectful. You can't be that, then you gotta go bye bye, dude. You think getting a new manager is gonna fix everything, Christopher? Okay, you got that right. It is tough. It is tough to be encouraging and positive. Absolutely, when Blue Eyes, when you're 100% right. And Tats, man, this was very embarrassing. So very embarrassing. Call up the young players. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. We got to see if these kids are the real deal. We got to give them a shot. And if I'm with you there. I'm with you there. But toss that right hand. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point too. Joe, it is unreal, man. Sub 200 team batting average in June. Pitiful, dude. Absolutely pitiful, Rob. Not any more than trading Cameron to solve problems. It's a multiple operation thing. It's not only Stanton. I mean, it's not only trading. It's not only calling guys up. It's not DFAing. It's a lot of things. You know what I mean? And yeah, Danny, we need a more. I mean, just a more focused and disciplined entire organization. That's for sure. Yeah, I like to see that too. I mean, like some batters might be slowing down a little bit, so maybe that's an opportunity for them to try Estevan Florian. You know, Christopher, go troll for another channel. You probably are trolling for another channel, so give me money. I've been talking the whole time, so relax yourself, Christopher. Don't troll for another propaganda channel. Stanton, yeah, he's been Stanton. Emilio Stanton's like he looks lost right now. He really, really does. Really does, man. Higgett in Miami. There's only one problem. Cheetah's no longer there in the front office. Yeah, but I think they can still make that trade. They need. They've said they need catching depth, and I don't think they're going to pay a boatload of money to get like somebody like Salvador Perez from the Royals or something like that. And by the way, the Mariners DFA'd Chris Flexen today, pitcher. So he could be a trade candidate. So or if he gets released, pick up on the minimum on the cheap. So um, a name I would look out for. His versatility has been talked about by a lot of folks. Um, yeah, and if he's hitting terrible, if he, right? He really is. He did look safe to me too, Rob. Yes, he did. Without Judge, I think he's 105 over Sandwich. They were 4-2 last week without Judge Rose, so I was happy to see that. I was happy to see that. So they can win without him, but they need to, I think, address some offensive issues one way or the other. You know, that's it's. Yeah, Brito look good. Tats, I'm with you there. Was a primo. Stan could have done something, right? Could have gotten a hit. Like, could have done something, man. But no. Arenado's only 30. Well, that's good. He's still elite. He's still elite. How much does he have left on his contract? Is the other question too. I'm curious. Arenado. Trade high on Torres. I said the same thing, Danny. Get as much value as you possibly can. And exactly a Peraza who can credibly replace him. Boom's chunky press conference. He told you Dawson was going to hit a home run. Stanton's getting closer. Yeah. I don't really watch any of the press conferences, honestly, so it's kind of pointless. So yeah, that's right. We get Sears tomorrow. That's right. His ERA is around 5. Everybody else is over 7. That to be sent to Oakland. So, Bowers solid. It's got a lot of lack of options on the offensive side right now, unfortunately, Brett. So, but yeah, I mean, it would be nice to have him lead off a little bit more. So, yes, indeed, he might be. Rose, I hope not, but he might be. DJ needs about 6. I mean, Beta would be nice. Beta or Bowers. So, if they, if he, oh yeah, no doubt about it. I think the Marlins will be okay. Selling there. I think they'll buy and sell, honestly. So, I think they want to continue. They want to work their way up that NL East, especially since the Mets are kind of crapping out. So, yeah, be sure to smack the like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes if y'all don't mind. It's always helpful and greatly appreciated. So, yeah, who would have thunk, right? McKinney, I know, best on the team. Tats. What would you do right now? I think if they don't win this series at least, I would make a move at some call up a guy or trade for a guy offensively. I mean, just to put some life into this team and then to show the fans that they're taking this serious. I mean, and not let's not use Judge is out, so we can't. But just do something. Please show us you're interested. Honestly, so We got 39 likes here. We definitely gotta get there. We got 90 people in here. Can we get us over 60 likes and then like in the next 10 or 15 seconds? Is it possible? Gang? Getting ready for a match. Yeah, visualize me. Oh god, yeah. It's so true. So true. That's a good point, Jennifer. It's a good point. Yeah, I mean there's some this lineup is just all kinds of frustrating, Dave. Yeah, I mean it's been mostly the offense. Get occasional stinker from a starter, but it hasn't really been happening very often. The bullpen still has like a 2.5 or 2.6 ERA, so they're playing well too. You know, Tanaka, baby. George. A lot of people want George back. The AL East, I mean, you could have every team, even the last place team, over 500. So, meaning they win at least 81 games, which is, that hardly ever happens. So, and it's crazy, but and even on the opposite side in the AL Central, you could have every team under 500, even the division winner. So it's kind of crazy how much stronger the East is over the Central. It just happens, you know. No, it's not a bone, but a lot of folks love to say that it is. So, but whatever. Ron Guidry, 1.749. Yeah, I know. He had a great year. He had a fantastic year, Ron Guidry. Yeah, the whole team. Yeah, and this. Yeah, A's are 20 and 60. God, overestimated talent and depth. Well, they got a lot of guys hurt. I mean, I didn't know. I don't know what. I mean, their plan was to bring Benintendi back, but he didn't want to be back, so it deprived them of their first option. He brought in Rodon, where all the fans are begging him to do, which he did that too. Fans are begging him to sign Judge. They did that too. So, and he's made a lot of minor league deals of guys like McKinney and Bowers and Calhoun and even like Greg Allen and some of these guys. So, he's making he's making some moves, but not all of his moves. Like his trades for pitching have not done well. Starting pitching have not gone well. He needs to get better there. So and but yeah, I mean, yeah, well, exactly, Dev. I mean, it's just I mean, if you can change the manager, but the players are the same, it doesn't really change much, Dev. Exactly. Well, pinstripes. Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming on, your tats, and we're up, man. We're the OGs, man. We're up, talking about this stuff. Yeah, Alec Manoa gave up 11 runs on a rookie ball team. So a freaking rookie ball team. So I think he's gonna be out of the majors for a little while. He's gotta work on a lot of things. I mean, a lot of folks think. I hope you're wrong. I hope a lot of us are wrong, but he's not really changing a lot of minds right now. So you know, I would call it Peraza too. I mean, God, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do that, NFE. I'm gonna do that. What facts? What facts, Christopher? What you talking about? Gidry stats, I know they were true, but what facts? Yeah, man. Anybody that hasn't hit that like button, if you don't mind, hit that like button, please. We're gonna try to get to 100 likes as quickly as we can. We got almost 100 people in here. Um, all right, you know the deal, Pedro. We do it, man. We do it. We ride or die with our crew. You know what I mean? And like I appreciate it, Christopher. What I need you to elaborate. What do you mean, just facts? Yeah, that's definitely it's like textbook Yanks, right? They beat the best teams and they lose to the worst teams. It's typical. It's typical freaking Yankees. No, there's another thing too, Rob. Yeah, exactly. That's why I would call up some of these young kids who aren't making millions. Get that energy, get that hunger here. 100%, 100%, Rob. You know, no, it's disturbing, Joe. I'm with you there too. True too, Drew. Yeah, Judge and Torres, exactly. Well, well, exactly, Prince. Right. Like we need 2 or 3 weeks of what they did this past week. 100, a million percent. We need a couple weeks of that, not just 1 week. Like we need them to beat the A's the next 2 games, and we need them to beat St. Louis 2 out of 3 to make us continue to feel good. So like again, yeah, I mean, couple series, Judge is going to be out for a while. There is a chance he might miss the season. So if I'm them, I'll do whatever I can do to minimize that potential damage. So, and I think of Volpe, yeah, it was nice to see. Nice to see Volpe. Yeah, I mean, remember, Brad? I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I was hesitant to give Judge a big contract because he was going to be on the wrong side of 30. I was hesitant to do it. That's why I proposed trades for him last year. People thought I was insane, but it is what it is. Dude, go feel better, Sean, man. Really, go feel better. Well, exactly. I mean, I think Sunil makes a good point too. I mean, Rodon's presence on the mound can give you like a left-handed version of Cole. You two bulldogs up there, so we need another one of those guys. We do. So I'm looking forward to seeing Rodon up here. I just hope he can stay healthy and productive. 44 likes. Can we get over 60? Can we get over 60? We got 92 people in here, but only 44 likes. I thank you for the likes, for hitting the thumbs up, gang, if you don't mind. Yeah, yeah. Volpe slowly coming around. The Mets offense isn't really doing much either, you all of us. I mean, you know, they're, I think I gotta go back and check it. There's 6 games under 500, which is crazy, but, you know. Yeah, Volpe's slowly coming around. He's not really worried. I'm not really worried about him. If you make a trade, who you benching? Well, it depends. You might trade away somebody so you don't have to bench them. It depends on what type of trade you're making, you Elvis, right? So, but if I'm them, I think they need a combination of calling up guys and optioning guys out or trading them and so on. So, need some young blood here, some energy, some fresh blood from them. So, yeah, Brito is supposed to be on a plane flying back to Scranton for the AAA, and then Ian Hamilton will be in the dugout tomorrow with the team activated for tomorrow's game. So, the rotation, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Randy Vasquez might be the next guy up, or I haven't. That's a good question, Sonia. That's a good question. That's one reason why they didn't call Vasquez last week because he wasn't between that in that 15-day period. He was still inside of it. He might be outside of it now, I think, but that would probably be the next pitching move unless they trade for a pitcher. You know? Yeah, Brandon. I would be making moves now and not waiting 5 weeks. Because other teams that are in AL East and AL will beat them to the punch for some of the guys that the Yankees should be trading for. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. Joel, my consigliere, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. They give you antis, by the way, Joe. They put you on pain medicines too for your rehab, like on occasion meds as needed or whatever. What's up, West Coast? We need you to give him some good luck tomorrow, West Coast. Bring him some of that. Bring him some of that magic luck tomorrow. Hmm. Yeah, I don't buy the chicken parm gate thing with the Volpe because he batted like 150 for like the 30 at bats after that. So I know a lot of folks like to go with the chicken parm. Yeah. I say the same thing, John Kirk, because it's going to be probably about 4 months minimum recovery, and there's no guarantee that he might not need surgery. If I'm going to have surgery with Judge, I'm going to do it now so he's ready later. I'm not going to do it at the end of the season and have a miss spring training part of next season. I think that's foolish. So I would be considering that sooner than later, Judge surgery. Yeah, Blake's doing a hell of a lot better job than Dylan Lawson is, anything, right? Who's out there for trades? We're slowly hearing, Benny. A lot of folks are, um, you know, going to be available and whatnot. And names floating around. There are always new names that float around too. So there's always a couple names. So. Otani had 2 home runs and 10 strikeouts tonight. Damn. Dang. That's crazy. Okay. Exactly. Freaking Shohei Ohtani. He's on fire. That's a good one, Artisano, too. Judge is a Batman, Yankees are Gotham City. All right, we got 55 likes. Let's keep getting those likes up, gang. Let's keep getting them likes up. Quality, you're 100%. Team is brutal to watch. I mean, 1,000%. I mean, what are they going to do, right? I mean, this is the worst team in baseball. They have to win this series. If they don't, I mean, I keep saying they need to make moves immediately, either a trade or a call up or something to give this offense some life, give them some different energy. So, how are we going to hit? Well, exactly. How are we going to hit good pitching in the playoffs? We need contact hitters. We need hitters who put the ball in play. We need guys who run aggressively on the base paths. And in order for them to do that, we need them to get on base. So whether it's walking or hitting. So yeah, exactly right. The manager cannot hit for the players. So about 16 games out, the Mets on the Braves. Unbelievable. And for those that haven't heard, Max Scherzer said today he's willing to waive his no trade clause to go somewhere else. He said that today. It's on MLBTradeRumors.com as well. So yeah, Marlins. Yeah, I would still watch out for the Marlins. They can be dangerous. Huh. Pinstripe, man. Love to have you back on here. Love to have all you guys back on here. What I think is wrong, man. I mean, I think it's mechanical in his head. He's just kind of he's not there right now. He's not in the right state of mind to be at the major league level. So they need to work on him for a while. I think probably have to reinvent him, honestly. Yeah, and if Otani's amazing, but it's going to take more than him to get um, results here to make the team better. He's not enough. You can have Otani and Soto. It wouldn't be enough. Be better, but it wouldn't be enough. No, I just want Praz up here, honestly. I mean, seriously. Otani's a freak of nature, that's for sure. He's going to get 500 million at the end of the season. So Angels, yep, they're quietly legit. Yep, yep. So the Giants, Diamondbacks, some of these other teams too. Yeah, and I'll wrap it up in a few minutes too. So all right, we got 65 likes. Appreciate that. Uh, Possibly, Benny. So yeah, I mean, in the Yankees, I mean, from them, I'd be playing these guys super hard. Pereira will be Dave. If he does come up, probably a late season call up. I think so. Probably late season call up. Hang with your team, Blue Eyes. Yeah, smash that like button, gang, if you don't mind. We got 69 likes. So we have less likes than we have people in here. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Love to get to 100 if we can, but if we can, we can't. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, at the end of the season, Yankees have like 75 million off the books. So hopefully, we use this wisely. That money. Yeah, all AL East teams. Isn't that crazy, Nelson? 716 back here. The Mets stink right now. So it just goes to show you that the highest payroll in baseball doesn't guarantee anything. Yeah. Yeah, Vasquez. I don't know who's on the mound tomorrow. Let's see. Who's on the mound tomorrow versus JP Sears? Let's have a look here and see who we've got. Pinstripe Girl. Love it. Love it. All right. Tomorrow is also a 9:40 game. It's going to be Domingo Herman versus JP Sears. Herman versus Sears. Look at that. It's for team Wi-Fi, huh? There you go, Sonia. I love it. How you don't understand what it needs to stop changing seem like that. I know exactly. And the more games you win, the deeper you go into the playoffs, the more money your franchise is going to make. So put yourself in a position to win more games, please. You know, just and the fans will hate you less. How? Honestly, they'll hate you less. Hmm. It's a good question, Lovis. I don't know about Lawson. I don't know how. If Volpe went through a dry spell, look at him now. He's heating up. He's heating up. So, 15 minutes run to watch the Yankees. Well, you're right about that too, West Coast. The Yankees do have a hard time in Oakland. They do struggle there. They do. Yeah, Judgment. Hustle playing in Dodger Stadium, unfortunately. So, uh, yeah, they better not trade for Scherzer. That would be a dumb move. Trade for Max Scherzer. I would not do it, Tats. I would not do it. All right, 73 likes. All right. Let's keep getting them likes up, gang. David McCutcheon, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. 76 likes. All right. Semper Fi, do or die, William. That's right, baby. That's right. Searson, Oakland. Yes, he was. As were Waldichuk and I think Luis Medina. Waldichuk's ERA is like 7 point something. Nobody's pitching well there. But yes, he was. Um, I hope not, Ron. I hope the Yankees jump on Sears early. We really need to jump on him early. We honestly do. So, Stanton and DJ. Well, Stanton not. I mean, Stanton and DJ. Yes, Donaldson's hitting better than those guys right now. So, and you know, take what we can get, unfortunately, which isn't a lot. Which isn't a lot. So, thank you to your dad too, my blue eyes. Hoorah! That's right. Yeah, I know. We have to do a better job against Oakland. We have to do a better job against some of these other teams as well. Unfortunately, it's something I would. I mean, even when the Yankees are really good, they struggle against teams like the Royals and some of these other teams where they were terrible. It's just they always do for some reason. When I trade Peraza, Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Breeder, Rito, Vasquez, and Cabrera to the Padres for Soto, Hader, and Snell. Peraza, Dominguez, Jones, Beater, Brito, Vasquez, Cabrera. My God. Soto, Hader. Ginger. That's a really interesting trade. Soto, Hader, and Snell. I would. That's something you'd have to consider at the very least, Ginger. Have to consider that because of the return you're getting back. Even though Hader and Snell are going to be free agents, you get Soto too. It'd be an interesting one. A really interesting trade. Yeah. Yeah. He wouldn't have made the 2009 Yankees, Johnson. This is true. This is true. 98 team would have won. Yeah, maybe. They started off slow too, as did the 2009 team. Yeah. And Snell's been pretty decent, actually, Brett. I mean, let me pull up. I'll wrap this up in like 2 minutes. So let me pull up Blake Snell here. Let's look up Snell. Snell is lackluster Padres team. 4-6 with a 3.22 ERA, 81 innings pitched, 104 strikeouts. So he's been more than decent. Been pretty solid, actually. So, and I don't think he's going to cost a monster contract either. I don't think so. So now, I don't know if he'd become Heaney. I'm not sure because he's won a Cy Young award and he's tested in the AL East, Joe Elvis. So I think he can handle New York, honestly. He won a Cy Young with Tampa Bay. Yes, I see us making a postseason, William. I do. How much? I don't know, but I see them making a postseason. Yeah, Brad. Have a great night, my friend, as well. Same thing to you, West Coast. Yeah, let me thank you all for coming on. Appreciate you. It's getting late. It's almost 1 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast. So have a great night. Appreciate you supporting the channel as always. We'll be back tomorrow night late again, and we'll be doing this after all these Oakland games. So and then we'll have earlier live streams after the Cardinals games. Thank the heavens there. But have a great night. Peace and love to all of you. Appreciate your support. If you haven't hit the like button, please do on the way out. And I will catch you all tomorrow.